everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to do my February favourites and share all the things that I really enjoyed in the month of February. February was really busy. There was Chinese New Year, there was holidays, and then was catching up with work. For the first couple of weeks I was trying a lot of makeup, but towards the end of the month I was just trying to catch up with work, and a lot of times I just looked like ugh. Anyway, let's get on to the favourites. The foundation that I was really enjoying is the Peau Silky Cream Foundation, and my colour is in 02. This foundation can give me medium to full coverage, but because it's quite expensive, I only use a little bit and I spread it all over and I kind of sheer it out. I really like it. It gives like a dewy finish. But February was really hot. I was going out a lot. It was hardly raining. It was really hot. So after about a few hours of using this, I find that I could get a little bit greasy. So because of the sweat, I was like, ah. Yes, it gives you a dewy finish, but I do have to use powder with it. There were days that I just used this foundation instead of the Peau. This is the Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Foundation and has SPF 20. I have it in two colours, 04 and 05. They're slightly different only. 05 is a little bit more yellow. This suited me when I was a little bit darker, but 04 suits my colour right now, and I'm probably like an NC 20, maybe 20 to 25 in MAC. Because it was so hot, this foundation was like, yes! It kept my skin looking fresh, and I didn't feel like I was getting greasy, or I didn't even feel that I was looking too powdery. So I really enjoyed this. To keep my makeup fresh and to let my skin feel hydrated, I was enjoying the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set Spray. This is in a 60ml in a small bottle, and I really like this because of the size. I could drop it into my handbag when I was going out and it fits really nicely. I was using this interchangeably with the Benefit Cucumber Mist, I think. So that one was really nice as well, but because it's such a big bottle, I couldn't bring it out. I used it at home before I go out, and I brought this along, and it's really nice. It doesn't have any fragrance or nothing noticeable, so yeah, this is really good. For lips, I enjoyed these two products. These are actually lip balms. My all-time favourite, Clinique Repair Intense Lip Treatment, and then I also really like the Dior Lip Glow Colour Revival Balm. On top of being an extremely hot month, I wasn't really taking care of myself. I was going out a lot, I was eating a lot of bad food and not drinking enough water, so my lips were pretty much chapped and like bad. These two was used, I would say, almost every day. I used it interchangeably. For days that I wanted a little bit of tint, I've actually got that on today. I wanted to show you, if you could see, this is the colour of the lip balm after it's kind of like warmed up to your skin. It has a very light, almost pinkish glow. For eyes, I was really lazy this month. I only used one eyeshadow the entire month, and that's my Burberry number 22 Pale Barley. This is kind of like a taupey, bronzy colour and super easy to use. On days that I'm really lazy, I just use my fingers and just dab it all over my lids. When I was a little bit more hardworking, I would take a brush, and this is just any eyeshadow brush, just a Real Techniques one, and kind of pat it as well as blend it into the crease. I mentioned that I was eating a lot of bad food, and I was also eating a lot this month. Every time I go to my friend's house or my relative's house, there will always be a table laid out with all kinds of Chinese New Year snacks. These are cookies, butter cookies, pineapple tarts, fried biscuits, I don't know, everything that is so unhealthy. So I was putting on a little bit of weight. I could see it on my cheeks, the first place that I see weight gain. So I get chubby cheeks, on top of it being bad food, so you get puffy. So I was puffy in the eyes, chubby in the cheeks, and I was like, oh, I need to go on a diet. So to hide it, kinda, I was using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzing Powder. I know this is actually a bronzer that should make your skin glowy, but for me, I do use it like a contour, very light one, just to put it here at the hollows of the cheek and just at the jawline, because you don't want to see the double chin, so I kind of put it there. And if I felt that I needed a little bit more cool tone, I would mix it with the Hoola bronzer. Can't use too much of it because it can pull a little bit orange on my skin tone. I discovered a new body moisturizer this month. It's the Rosken Dry to Extra Dry Cream. Wow! amazing. Now, I was visiting my grandfather every day during Chinese New Year, and I noticed that his skin, he's 97 by the way, so it's not baby skin, but it was really dry. It was like flaky, scaly, and it was almost peeling. It looked almost painful. A bit worried. I was like, Akong, why your skin like that? Why is it like that? Look at your leg. The skin on the legs was like, oh, it was bad. So I was a bit like, no, I got to do something about it. So I went to Watson's and I bought a twin pack, big bottle, Rosken Dry to Extra Dry. I was like, okay, dry to extra dry. That's my granddad. For the whole week, I kept putting it for him. So I was applying, Akong, you gotta put it in your skin, you know, your elbows, your legs, and your feet, your toes, like slathering it all over him. But after like 2 days, his skin was just like smooth. I was like, wow. After a week, it was like as if he didn't have dry skin. It was amazing. And I felt that my hands were extremely plush. They were like, wow. It was better than any hand cream I've ever tried. Because I bought a twin pack, I was like, okay, I think I don't want to give the other pack to my grandfather yet, because it was a big bottle. I was like, okay, I'm going to use it first. So I started to apply it on my skin. Wow, I'm really bad about putting body moisturizer, especially after I shower. So okay, since I have it and I put it on my desk, I will put a little bit under my elbow, on my knees and everything. Super good. I bought a new tweezer this month, and this is a pink Tweezerman from Sephora. The one I've been using, also Tweezerman from a long time ago, and it was getting a bit worn down. You know, you couldn't clip the hairs. Right here, you're like, So I decided to buy a new one, and I should have bought it earlier because new tweezers are like, you just hardly pinch it. It's so precise, and you just clip the hair, and you're like, yes. That satisfaction when you get that, you get that hair, you're like, yes, got it. So, yeah. I want to quickly mention 2 fails that I had this month. The first is the Makeup Geek eyeshadow brushes. Now, I've got 2 right here. This is the outer V brush, and then this is the pointed crease brush. They're almost similar. The outer V brush is a little bit smaller, whereas the pointed crease brush is kind of a little bit bigger. The outer V brush, okay. Not the softest brush ever. It's okay. I could feel a few bristles poke me, but this pointed crease brush, don't get it. It is the most painful thing that I put on my skin. Ow! It feels like I'm putting a toothbrush, you know, the bristles on my eyelids. Like, what the? So no. The other fail that I have, or kind of semi-fail, is the Tarte Eyelash Curler. And I'm comparing it with my Shu Uemura Eyelash Curler. Now, this one, I find that I have to adjust quite a bit to get it the right spot and not clip my eyelids. Whereas the Shu Uemura one, that's why they've been winning so many awards. It's so hassle-free, you know, you put it, lean it against your cheekbone and you clip, and I hardly, unless I force it in, clip my eyelids. Whereas this, when I put it there, I find that I'm like, oh, too in. I'm wondering, is it because I don't have high cheekbones? You know, my face is quite flat. I don't know, so I'd use it, but it's not the best. Moving on to fashion and other items, the bag of the month is my LV multicolor bag in white. I only used this during Chinese New Year, but it's the bag that I got the most compliments of, and because it's so cheerful, right? It's like so colorful, and it matched all whatever I was wearing. I was wearing blue, it matched it. I was wearing my red dress, etc. So yeah, I was really enjoying this bag. My LV PM Agenda is also a big favorite this month. I think it will always be, but especially this month. The past 2 weeks has been extremely crazy. My schedule kept changing, and I was also writing a lot of notes. Every time, you know, you guys give me comments or tell me things like, hey, review this, what do you think about that? I will jot it down at the back, and I write all these notes at the back just to remind myself, oh, I got to answer this, oh, I got to talk about this, I got to say this. So I was always writing on the go, and obviously my schedule kept changing, so I kept changing things. This has been a savior and kept me sane and organized. I love it. For jewelry, I've only got one. This is my Chanel necklace. This is with the double C with pearl and crystals. It looks silver, but it's actually like kind of like a light gold hardware. When I wear it, it kind of makes an outfit look a little bit more posh. I really like that. I could use it from, you know, with my casual clothes as well as my more formal wear. Very, very versatile. Before Chinese New Year, it's the time that I get into the spring cleaning mode. So I'm cleaning out my cupboard, I'm cleaning the house, I'm reviewing all the stuff that I have, I'm throwing things, clearing out a lot of my makeup, and I finally bought an Ikea Alex cabinet. I've been dying to buy one and I finally did. So it contains most of my makeup, I've labeled it, and it's like the most amazing thing ever. If you've got a lot of makeup and or even you've got a lot of things like accessories, this is a really good cabinet to have. I know like a lot of YouTubers love it and rave about it. It really is great. It took me about 2 hours to put it up. If you're thinking about getting it, go with a friend because don't go alone. It's really heavy. I went with a friend to actually carry it. I think it was like 40 over kilos. Before I end the video, I'm going to share 2 things with you. I actually hauled this and I put a picture on my Instagram. Yes, I finally got Instagram. These are my new Japanese brushes from Chikuhodo. I bought 4 GSM brushes. So pretty, a little bit long. I haven't tried them yet. I also got a Takumi, I think it's a Takumi eyeshadow brush, a tapered one for under the eyes or something. I just wanted to try. And this brush, I haven't even opened it. This is the I don't know what brush is this. This is very similar to the Z1 brush, but it has the beautiful engraving right here, and I've also engraved my name on it. Let me know if you want me to do a review of these brushes. They are super luxurious, and I'm going to leave the link down below of where I bought them from and I ordered them. They were having a 10% discount, so that's why I decided to, okay, I'm going to buy it because I've been eyeing this brush for ages. The other thing I want to talk about is a discovery this month, and I'm going to show you my Chanel earrings. These earrings were featured in my January favorites. The earring comes in 2 pieces, the front obviously, and then the stopper at the back. Now this stopper has a plastic piece. Did you know that this plastic piece is not supposed to be there? You're supposed to take it out when you come home. It's put there by the factory to protect the back from being scratched. So it's actually a protective piece. And for all these years, I thought that it's part of the earring, so I've been wearing it with the plastic piece for years. And I used to hate it. I'm like, why do shops make such big stoppers? They're not even supposed to be there. After reading that Facebook post, I was like, what? But even after finding out, I'm still using it because since it's supposed to protect the earrings, so I'll leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed my February favorites. Let me know if any of these items are also your favorites. I love reading your comments. Take care guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!